So a few things before we start. I've already filmed this video. If you guys watch my daily vlog, you know that I filmed this video already, then I lost it, and I tried to get it back, couldn't get it back. So now here I am filming it again. A few things. One is I don't look as cute as I did in the other video, I promise. Just keep that in mind. Number two, the lighting is terrible in here because it just happens to be a rainy day. On the day that I need to refilm my video, it's rainy, so there's like horrible lighting. And number three, my children are awake in this video, and I promise they were asleep in the other one. So this could be like a huge fail, but I'm just gonna try to get through this video because I really wanna do this video for you guys. So here we go. Today I'm going to be doing a favorites video. I have been wanting to do a favorites video for you guys for a while now. Personally, I love watching favorites videos because it always gives me ideas of new things to buy, new things to try, because I am the type of person that I find one thing and I kind of stick to it. So I find one type of cleaner or one makeup product and I just stick with it because I don't want to waste any money trying something else, if that makes any sense. So I like to hear what everyone else is liking, and that is also the reason why I hardly ever make favorites videos, because I don't really buy new things very often. So I'm not gonna promise any monthly favorite videos or anything like that, but I will try to do this more often. I have one other favorites video that I did about a year ago, so it's been a year, and I will probably do them more often, but probably not once a month. So let me just get started. This is gonna be favorites, a few favorites for Jane, a few favorites for Jackson, and a few of my favorites as well. So I'm just gonna start with Jackson. Right now, Jackson is 4.5 months, and his favorites are these little teething rings. I think I got these like for really, really cheap. They're just plain, simple, nothing too crazy. He does, sorry, I'm holding my hair ties too. He does have some other like bigger ones and more colorful ones, but he's really liking these right now because they're small and he can hold these. They also have the water in them, or whatever it is in them, that you can freeze for when he's teething and they'll be cold. He is in the stage right now where everything that he holds goes into his mouth, so he's really liking these. He's also really liking this little Goofy that we got him at Disney World. I kind of just picked this up on a whim and was like, oh, he'll like this. But he loves this thing. So I think he just likes it because it's colorful. He's kind of weird looking, so he kind of just stares at him. And he's also small, so he's just Jackson's size. All other stuffed animals right now are like Jackson's actual body size, so he can't hold them or cuddle them or anything. So this is something that he really likes to hold and play with, and he puts this in his mouth too, especially Goofy's nose. Another one of Jackson's favorites, actually it's probably my favorite, I'm not sure if he loves it or anything, but it's this sleep sack. When Jackson was first born, we had Jackson in the Swaddle Me blankets, and those are, I think, the most popular ones that just kind of go on and then wrap around with his arms underneath. Do you hear these children? But towards like 2 months old, he was busting out of those and I could not keep his arms in. And then I tried to wrap him with his arms out and he kind of just was all over the place for that too. So I tried this swaddle. I had this with Jane, and we didn't use this for Jane until she was like 7 months old, I think. But I brought this out just to see if this would work. I don't know if you can tell what this is like. I swear they know I'm making a video. It's like a little tank top kind of thing, so it has sleeves on the top, and then it zippers from the top down, so then he's like in a little sack, and then it has a wrap around. So you wrap this and this, and then his arms are out and he's wrapped around. I don't know if you can tell that at all. Maybe I'll insert a picture of one as well so you can tell. This is the only one that we have, so I need to buy another one because this is the only thing that has helped him. It's the Halo Sleep Sack Swaddle, so we are really liking this. Okay, on to Jane's favorites. Her first favorite is this Seekaboo game. Now Jane is gonna be 3 years old in December, so she's not really into playing board games quite yet, but this is not really a board game, but this is an awesome game. My mom got her this for Christmas last year, and that was when she turned 2, and she was learning all of her shapes and all of her food items and just learning everything, learning how to talk. Basically this game, and it says 18 months and older, this game has a bunch of different categories and a bunch of different colors, these little circle things. So there's orange, yellow, red, blue, green. Orange is the clothing items. So just put these little things onto the ground in front of your child, face down, and then you have the matching square pieces. This is the adult one. So when these little things are on the ground, then I'll take this and I'll say, Jane, what is this? And she'll say,
jacket.
It's a jacket. And you can just go from there. If your child's still really young, then you don't have to do the big thing. You can just say, what is this? And these can kind of just be flashcards. But once they get a little bit older, then you can say, okay, what color is the jacket?
Orange.
Orange jacket. Can you find the orange jacket? And so then she goes and she flips all of these around until she finds the matching picture right there. It's kind of like a matching game. It's also a learning game. Like I said, she can learn her things. There's a food category, there's a shapes category. Jane has surpassed pretty much all of this, so she knows what everything is. She knows all the colors, red hat. And so now we kind of make it into a game where I'll say, can you find the hat and the socks? And so she has to find both. And sometimes we put out more than one category. I'll put out green, yellow, and orange and have her find all different things that way. Okay, Jane's next favorite, I'm gonna let her show you because she loves these and she probably won't let me play with them. Okay, what is this?
This is the magic clip dolls.
Magic clip dolls. So basically, can I show them with this one while you play? Here's Snow White, and she has all of the princesses, well, almost all of them. And basically, all they do is it's just a little doll, little princess doll, and her dress clips out like that, and you can take her dress off. And Jane loves to switch their dresses around, so Snow White can wear Belle's dress, and Belle can wear Snow White's dress. And it's really easy to do. You just clip the bottom of the dress, and it opens up. And then you slip her back in. Jane found these on YouTube. You guys know that she likes to watch the kids' YouTube app. And she found these, a channel where a girl plays with these a lot. And she likes to take the dresses off and make Play-Doh dresses for her dolls. Jane has not done that yet, but that's where Jane learned about the magic clip dolls. I will say at first, Jane had a really hard time getting the dresses on and off. That was a little bit difficult in the beginning because we had to help her a lot, but now she's learned how to do it and she loves playing with these. These are her absolute favorite. They even have like castles for them to play in and all sorts of things. They have all sorts of princesses and other dresses that you can buy for them. But this is all she has right now and she is loving these. Okay, so on to my favorites. I have a few favorites here. The first one being, and this is not a joke, coffee. When I first filmed this video, I actually had my iced coffee, and that is actually my favorite. I have been drinking coffee for a very, very long time. I have 1 cup in the morning, and I always have a hot cup in the morning. It just helps me to wake up, and it just makes me feel ready to go for the day. And that's what I'm drinking right now because it is morning time. But my favorites really is iced coffee. Like I said, I've been drinking 1 cup a day for a very long time, but it's not until recently that I've also had to have 1 cup in the afternoon when the kids go down for a nap. So having 2 kids is just a lot going on. I can't really rest when they're napping because I have chores and all sorts of other things going on and things to do while they're napping. And so it seems like right when I put them to bed is when I'm like exhausted and ready to take a nap myself. And so I kind of need like a little boost of energy and I go to coffee. And sometimes it just seems better to have iced coffee in the middle of the day. Maybe once winter rolls around, I'll just have a nice warm cup as well during the time. but I'm now on to 2 cups a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, and I'm just loving coffee. The next favorite is this cup right here. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me because this looks like a crazy cup. But this is the cup that they gave me, as you can tell, Roper St. Francis. This is the hospital that I had Jackson in, and most of you moms know that once you have a baby, they bring you a giant glass of water, and they just continue to refill this for you. I brought this home, and I've been using it pretty much ever since. The problem is that this cup is hideous. It's just very large, has the hospital name written all over it. It's ugly, it has this ugly straw, but the reason why it's my favorite is because it is so big. I love how big it is. I can fill this up like 3 times a day and it's good to go. I'm not having to go fill it up every 2 seconds. I'm loving the large straw, even though the straw is really ugly. I love how big it is, so I can take really big gulps of water. I just like it. Okay, so my question is, if you guys know of a large cup like this that's cute, I would really want to know. Leave it in the comments. I do have a few Tervis tumblers, if you guys know what those are. Oh, because I love how this doesn't sweat either. Like, you can put a ton of ice in here and it's not going to get water all over the place. And that's kind of like what Tervis tumblers do too. But those just aren't big enough. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but they're just not big enough. I love how big this is. I don't know if you can tell how big this is in the camera. It says it holds 28 ounces. So I just like it. I just like how big it is. I like the straw in it, and I like it, but I just don't like what it looks like. Okay, my next favorite is this leave-in conditioner. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I tried to look up online the best leave-in conditioner because my hair is really, really tangly. And I use a detangler every time I get out of the shower so that I can actually brush my hair and it doesn't take like 10 minutes to brush it. But this stuff I use maybe once a week or once every other week. And it's a 10, I think that's the brand, and it's Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. And this stuff is awesome. You kind of just spray it in, kind of like the detangler. You let it sit in there and then you can brush your hair. It lets me brush my hair very smoothly, just like a detangler, but it also conditions my hair a lot. So I can tell how much softer it is, like if I blow dry it or even if I let it dry naturally, I can just tell a difference when I use this stuff. It's very expensive, and when I say very expensive, I mean like maybe $17, but like look how small this is. That's expensive to me, but that's why I don't use it every single time I get out of the shower. Okay, my next favorite is this. This is the Method Daily Shower Natural Shower Cleaner. As you can tell, it's empty, so that's how much I like it. I need to get another one. I will say this is the Method brand, and this is like the Method brand, if you've ever heard of it, is like the all natural cleaners. And I'm not really into like, I need to use all plant-based cleaners and I need to, you know, make sure I'm not using any chemicals. Honestly, I just kind of clean with the things that I've used before, but I did find this for the shower and I'm obsessed with this stuff. Basically, if you have a glass shower, you need to go out and buy this right now. This stuff, all you do is you take a shower, and then right when you're about to get out, you just spray this all over the glass. You do not need to wipe it off. You do not do anything. You let it dry on its own, and your glass shower will be brand sparkling new at all times. If you have hard water buildup, this will break through that and clean it off. It'll prevent those watermarks that like are awful on your glass shower. I will say that we moved here in December, so it's almost been a year, and I've been using this ever since. And our glass shower does not have any water spots at all. Now I know it can depend on whether your water is, if you have like hard water or soft water. Kind of sounds weird, but I think that's what it's called. Whether you have like watermarks or anything on your glass. But either way, you're gonna get watermarks, and this allows you to not have any watermarks, I swear. My last 2 favorites are part of a new little business that I started. I'm gonna do a whole separate video about this business venture of mine so that you guys can know more about it, but I'm gonna share with you 2 products. I've started my new business with Rodan Fields, and if you haven't heard of it, it's basically an adult skincare line created from the same dermatologists as Proactive. And I'm sure you've heard of Proactive. It's the #1 teenage acne solution in the world right now. And so these are the same dermatologists that created that now have created this adult skincare line. Again, I'm gonna do a whole separate video with more information on it, but I just wanted to share 2 of their products that I'm obsessed with right now. I use a lot of their products actually since I'm in business with them, obviously, but these are the 2 that I'm loving right now. The first one is the Foaming Sunless Tan, and this is the best sunless tanner that I've ever used, and I'm not just saying that because I sell it. I am very pale, as you can tell, and no, I have not used this today or in the past week. I've used a lot of other sunless tanners in my day because I am so pale and I don't have much time to lay out in the sun because I have 2 children. But most of them, I don't know if it's because I am so pale, but most of them turn my skin orange, and they also leave a really bad scent. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just like a really bad smell. This stuff is awesome because it is foam. So because it's foam, it will not streak. Basically, you just pump it onto your hand, rub it in your hand, and then rub it all over your body. As soon as it dries, then you are safe to put on clothes, you're safe to sleep on your bed. It will not transfer onto your clothes or onto your sheets as soon as it's dry, which is amazing because I know a lot of other sunless tanners do, you know, make your sheets orange or your clothes orange once you put them on afterwards. So this stuff, as soon as it's dry, you're good to go, which is awesome too. And it doesn't leave a scent, which is awesome as well. Also, this does not turn me orange. I don't know, like I said, if it's because of my certain skin tone. If I'm really pale, I get orange easily, or if this might turn somebody else orange. I have no idea. But for me, it does not turn me orange. This gives me a natural sun look. The next thing that I'm selling that I'm loving right now is the microdermabrasion paste, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. The inside looks like this. It's a yellow paste. It actually smells really good. I don't think it's supposed to have a smell, like it doesn't tell me, but it smells really citrusy. And basically, if you know what microdermabrasion is, you can go to the dermatologist and get microdermabrasion done. And it basically just wipes off all of the dead skin cells on your face so that your face is more even toned, and it also is like softer and lighter without like all the dead skin on your face. So this kind of feels like really gritty. It kind of feels like sand on your face. You rub it on your face. You can do it as many times as you want throughout the week, and it kind of just makes your face feel really, really smooth afterwards. Your face feels really soft. It has a moisturizer in it as well. And it also helps for your makeup to go on a lot easier and a lot cleaner. Sometimes when you have a lot of dead skin cells on your face, then your makeup can look a little bit splotchy. Parts of your skin are soft, other parts of your skin have a lot of dead skin cells, so this allows your face to be like a clean slate for your makeup as well. So that is awesome. But that is it for all of our favorites today. I hope you liked this video. I'm so sorry that I had to refilm this. If you want to know about any of these products, I will leave them all down below. Some of them, like my cup here, aren't anything that you can buy online, I don't think. But let me know again in the comments if you know any cups like this that I can buy online. I would love that. Thank you guys for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave in the comments down below what your favorite skincare product is. I would love to hear what you guys use for your skin. So we will see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye!